party people. Hey! I am your surprise guest here to talk to you about parties. So, hello. As you hop on here, please say hello in the comments. Hashtag replay if you are catching that replay. And let's hang out. I am so excited to talk to you guys tonight because you know what I love? I love parties. I really just love parties. I think they are the bread and butter of your business. And listen, when I tell you this, in 2019, insert income disclosure statement, in 2019, I made $5,533 out of the whole year. In 2020, I decided to revamp my business. You know what happened when I revamped my business? I changed a few things. 1, I changed my mindset. 2, I chose consistency. I showed up for my business every damn day, guys. By the way, there will be swear words here, just so you're aware. Number 3, I cut out every excuse. Number 4, I cut out every doubt. And number 5, I got really uncomfortable. You know what happened? What I did is I was like, I need to be successful. I need to find more success than I'm finding now. And what I decided to do was physically stalk all of the successful people in Scentsy that I knew. And I started with Kelly Rigo. So if you know her, you're lucky. She's a wonderful human. Anyway, so Kelly told me she finds a lot of success in parties because parties bring in PRV, because parties bring in new customers, because parties can bring in more parties, and parties can bring in potential new recruits. Why wouldn't you party? And I said, no one wants to party with me. And I gave every excuse under the sun. And then I said, whoa, we are new, Vanessa. We don't do that shit anymore. So I said, okay, I've heard it from enough people that I need to party. So I am going to party. And listen, guys, starting to do parties, at first it was really rough. My VIPs and my existing customers did not want to book parties with me. But I did not let that become an excuse. Instead, I did not stop until I got a party. I kept asking. And when I was still struggling, I was like, okay, fine. I'll be the host. And I will invite all of my customers to be the party guests. And you guys are going to be my guinea pigs to try out different party styles. Because listen, just like Morgan said earlier, you have to find the party style that works for you. So I tried spa parties and all sorts of everything under the sun, right? Until I found something that worked, which was spa parties, right before we shut down because of COVID, and my customers had a blast. I invited my VIPs to my house. We did a spa party. They soaked their feet. They used the sugar scrub. They used my lotions. They smelled everything. And they had so much fun that people actually booked their own parties. Because sometimes all that people need is to see how much fun it is. So from there, COVID hit. Obviously, I could not keep doing spa parties. So I went back to the drawing board because we don't quit that easily. You deserve to not quit on yourself. You heard me. I'll say it again. You deserve to not quit on yourself. You deserve self-trust. And every time you quit, every time you give up, every time you doubt yourself, you are sabotaging that self-trust. So kick those thoughts out of your mind, sis, and hear me out. Keep trying. So I found bingo parties. Thank God, Rochelle Pence, you are alive. I love you so very much. And then I decided to make it my own. Because, guys, listen, authenticity is a core value of Scentsy's for a reason. Because, listen, you go to other companies and you have to wear a dress suit and pants, and you have to wear high heels and makeup. And you know what I'm wearing? Listen, I understood the assignment on this one. Morgan said, girls that swear and have messy hair. And I was like, me? Hey. You know what I love? Messy hair. You know what I love? Not doing my makeup. You know what I love? Fucking plants. I love plants. Hence the earrings. Hence the t-shirt. Hence Beatrice, who sits next to my desk all the time. So you know what I did? Listen, I made bingo parties authentic to me. And I focus on authenticity in every part of my business. So don't wish you were me. Don't wish you were loud like me or crazy like me or you could water plants like me, because guess what? You are you, and that's your superpower. So tap into that potential, that superpower as you do parties. Find a party style that works for you. For me, it's bingos. And listen, my thought process on a successful party starts with this. The baseline of any success with a party is this. If you have fun, they will have fun. If you are having fun at your spa party, your guests will have fun. If you have fun at your bingo party, your guests will have fun. If you talk like this and you're nervous and you're panicky and you're spilling your water and everything's just going all over the place and you're just not going well and you're talking too fast and nobody can understand what you're saying, guess what? Your party is not going to do that well. So relax, take a deep breath, and have fun. It's called a party. Don't get me wrong. I love Morgan. I think she's great. However, I love the word party because guess what? You know what you love doing? You love going to a party. How many people here are going to a Super Bowl party in February? Why? What does a party mean? More people. Fun. Potentially food and snacks. Potentially drinks. So why would you not do a Scentsy party but treat it like an actual party where you have fun? Wild, right? So don't do some boring Facebook party. Do not do a Facebook party where you copy and paste every single little thing. That's not authentic to you. Get authentic. Tap into the things. What do you love? Tell me in the comments right now. Tell me, what are your top 5 favorite products? Wax and warmers is one. What are your other 4? Because for me, it's wax and warmers, diffusers, air purifier, Scentsy soak, and counter clean. Those are my 5 favorite products. So you know what I talk about every single party? My top 5 favorite products. Because listen, guys, that's what's going to sell. People are going to trust you. So let me start with this. I talked about being authentic and having fun. When you have fun, everyone else will. I come from a sales background. So I was a bartender after I had joined Scentsy. I was a bartender and I was a server in a fine dining restaurant in Cleveland. So from Cleveland, love it, it's great. Anyways, this is the theory behind sales. The reason why people don't sell things is a lack of knowledge or a lack of confidence. That is it. So get to know our products and get confident. Guess what, guys? No one starts out born out of the womb with confidence. It's something that every single person learns. So frickin' learn it. The reason why people buy from you is because they trust you. You have to establish trust. So when I was in fine dining, the first thing we learned was how to get people to trust you real quick. Real quick. Okay? You have to establish that trust. How do you do that? You share who you are to your core. Be authentic. Don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks about you because it doesn't matter, because the right people are going to like you for you. You need to find ways to be relatable in order for people to trust you. So, how many people here are not wearing makeup? How many people here have messy buns or a messy bun or messy hair? How many people here like earrings? How many people here love plants? How many people here love Scentsy? Whoa, every single one of the hands in this room just went up. Because listen, guys, you need to establish the trust in order for people to order from you. Okay? So, confidence, knowledge, trust. That's how you get sales, okay? They don't know you yet. When you do a party, most of the guests do not know you yet. They will get to know you, but they don't know you yet. So it is your job to put yourself out there so that you can establish a trust, so you can begin a relationship. Because guys, we are in the business of relationship building. Listen, you trust me right now because what I'm going to tell you is this. I told you earlier, my paycheck for the year in 2019 was $5,533. I just got our pay stub today for our annual commissions for last year. 5 times. Multiply that number by 5. That's how much money I made last year because listen, parties. Trust me. I'm showing you results. I'm giving you the answers. You now have a trust in me. Create that trust in your customers. I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. Listen to what I have to say and implement it. Okay, friends? So, they don't know you yet, so build that trust and build that relationship. First thing you're going to do is be authentic. That's how it's going to start. The next part you're going to do is engage with your customers as much as possible. That means commenting back to them on your Facebook parties. That means shooting them a message. That means asking, hey, what kind of scents do you like? Do you like citrus? Do you like floral? Do you like something that smells like laundry? Are you into things that smell like cologne or earthy scents? Ask them what they like and then make recommendations. Say, hey, you know what? I've been doing this for a long time and I would love to make a few recommendations for you based off of what you told me you liked. So part of my party questions is to ask them to introduce yourself. How do you know the host? Have you ever tried Scentsy, yes or no? And what kind of scents do you like? So when they say, I like citrus, I like coconut, and I like tropical, I say, great, you know what? I'm going to shoot you a message really quick. And then I shoot them a message and say, oh my goodness, I also love tropical scents. By the way, these are 6 scents that I think you're really going to like. Or here's a few citrus, coconut, and tropical scents I think you're really going to like. You are creating the relationship, you are building trust, and you're showing off the knowledge you have of our products, okay? Remember, this is all coming full circle, guys. So engage with those customers as much as possible. You're going to build that relationship. Keep interacting with them. Ask them questions. Oh my gosh, I love Disney too. Who here loves plants? Who here loves Disney? That's literally me in a nutshell. I love Disney. I love plants. I love Kevin Myers. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. But my people know this about me. They know that I don't dress up often. They know that I usually don't wear makeup. But they also know that I'm funny. And I laugh at myself. And I am super honest. So if I'm smelling a fragrance and I'm like, oh my God, that smells like shiz, they're going to laugh about it. Or when I literally did a live smelling for Bring Back My Bars and I smelled pink haze and physically gagged and actually almost threw up, my customers had a blast. They thought it was the funniest thing in the whole entire world, okay? Here's my other thing. This is after party talk, but I want you to keep it in mind while you do your parties. So you want to go into these parties. Chances are you know the host, but the party guests don't know you yet. They're going to get to know you because of how you interact with that party, the relationship you build with them, because every party guest better get their booty into your VIP group. That needs to be a goal, by the way. They're going to get to know you because you're friends on Facebook now, because they're in your VIP group. They're going to see your lives. They're going to see your posts. They're going to see about your life, guys. But here, listen to me. Your customers that purchase from you, they buy from you because of you. They don't buy from you because of Scentsy products. They buy from you because you make them feel appreciated. They like the way you feel because you follow up, because you say thank you, because you check in on their products, because you say, hey, this made me think of you. That is what keeps your customers loyal to you. First off, you don't own them. You do not own your customers. Your customers can come by from me at any time with no repercussions. And you know what? Your customer will come by from me and become loyal to me because they know me, because there's authenticity, because it's fun, because I make them feel appreciated, because I check in, because I follow up, because I ask if they want to reorder, and because I check in and say, hey, this LTO made me think of you. So, hear me out. Your customers buy from you because of you. Don't try to be someone else that you're not. And listen, if someone was going to buy Scentsy just to buy Scentsy, they would go to www.scentsy.com and they would let a random consultant get the order and they wouldn't care twice. But it's up to you to create that relationship so that the party guest, can turn into repeat customers. So listen to me. Every single time you have a party, your goal is to gain 5 to 7 new customers. Every single party. Hear me out. This is why. 5 to 7 new customers. You do 2 parties a month, that's 10 to 14 new customers. If you do 4 parties a month, that is 20 to 28 new customers per month. Now hear me out. Would you rather have 20 new customers that order multiple times throughout the year? Or would you rather have to find 20 new customers every single month and never have them order again from you? I don't know about you, but I like to call it efficiency. It's actually laziness. But my efficiency tells me that I want to have those customers ordering from me multiple times. And that again starts in the party with the relationship building, with the engagement, with the authenticity, and with the trust they instill upon you. Okay? So, the next thing I want you to do, if you are doing an online party, go live. Listen to me. Erase the doubts. Erase the excuses. You don't need makeup. You don't need your hair done. You can look like a hot mess. And you know what? You'll probably get more interaction out of it because people relate to you when you're a hot mess. They relate to the no makeup. They relate to the messy hair. They relate to your kids screaming in the background, the dog howling, and all the other things that are a mess. My party display still has Christmas up. Raise your hand if you still have Christmas things in your house because guess what? You relate to that. So, go live, damn it. That is how people get to know you. That is where the trust is built, where the authenticity is shown. Because listen, I can post on Facebook, but when you see my picture, you see me. When you hear me go live, you're like, hoo, that Vanessa girl, she's a lot. She is loud. She talks fast. She takes up space, and she is hilarious. But you wouldn't get that if I just posted on Facebook. You only get that if I go live. So listen, stop taking yourself so seriously. Stop making excuses. Stop doubting yourself and just go live. I promise it is going to get better the more you do it, and eventually you won't think twice about it, okay? Trust me on this. Next thing that I want to talk about is host coaching. Listen, I'm not going to go into crazy details about how to host coach, but listen, the prep is where the success happens. If you fail to host coach, you're probably not going to have a great party. When I host coach, I basically ask my host for a wish list. Hey, tell me all the products you want for free. There, you can get an idea of how much stuff they want and what exactly they want. Then you can highlight those products in the party and say, oh my gosh, XYZ host really has us high on her list. She can't wait to get it. Let's talk about it. Okay? I also talk to my host and I say, listen, I'm going to send you a goodie pack in the mail. It's going to have samples. It's going to have a catalog. Use it for yourself. Share it with your friends that you're going to see this week and tell them you're having a party. You don't have to send out a host packet to have a successful party. It's just something I like to do. And I have found that it motivates my host to work more. So, host packet. Follow up on the host packet. Hey, did you get that thing? Open it up. Number 3, what's on your wish list? Number 4, post a picture of your pack that I sent you and tag me and post it on social media. Ask if anyone wants invited. Number 5, personally message 15 to 20 friends. Ask them if they would like to join their party. I'll give you a link. Here's my true fact, guys. You don't want people mass inviting. It's bad for algorithms and it's not personal. We are a personal business. I don't want my people mass inviting. No. I can't engage with 300 people in a party. I can engage with 20 to 30 people in a party, though, and establish relationships with them. So, that being said, my host is not mass inviting. I send her a link to join the party, and I don't approve her to join that party until other people are actually invited to join that party. So, they have to physically click the link in order to get into the party. That weeds out all of the people that don't want to be in there. Because guess what? They don't want to be in there. They're not going to buy. They're not going to engage. And you don't want them in there anyways. If my host is not messaging people, we don't do the party. You want to know why? Because I'm not going to waste my time. And if your host isn't going to do that very little amount of work, they're not going to have a great party anyways. So they message 15 to 20 people. They follow the link. I have the party open. I approve everyone the day before the party starts. And I start engaging. We have the post through Visly. I engage with them. I message them. We have a ton of fun. We get together for bingo. And guys, I have done well over probably close to 100 bingos. Not joking. Since March 2020, I've probably done close to 100 bingo parties. And almost all of them gets to 200 PRV plus. Almost all of them has a booking off of a booking. Almost all of them have turned into repeat customers if they attended. And a huge chunk of them have joined my team. You want to know why? Because it's fun. Because people see the products. Because when I do bingo, guys, I call numbers, but I show them the products. I have this display. You don't have to have a display. When I first started doing these parties, I didn't have this. You know what I did? I walked around my house and I said, this is my bathroom. These are the products I keep in here. Now let's go back to the living room to call numbers. And then we stop and say, oh, let me show you all of the warmers and how to change your wax. And let's talk about the different warmer stuff. I stick my finger in the wax and say, listen, it's not going to burn you. That is huge. You don't have to have all the things. You don't have to have a ring light. You don't have to have a party display. You don't have to have anything besides a phone. And if you're doing bingo parties, all you need is some sort of bucket and note cards cut in half with numbers on them. Guys, it is simple. Don't make it crazy. Don't make it complex. Don't go out of your budget. The only thing people want to hear when you talk about parties is the products. They want to hear that you use them. They want to see how you use those products in your everyday life, because here's the mentality. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. How many people own an Instant Pot? How many people own an air fryer? How many people own a Bissell Crosswave? You want to know why? Because one person got it. And they're like, oh my God, I love this thing. So they posted on social media. And then you said, oh my gosh, I want one of those. If it's good enough for Sarah, it's good enough for me. I want one. With the Bissell Crosswave, with the air fryer and the Instant Pot. Raise your hand if you tried a Starbucks drink because a friend said it was good. That's the same thing. They want what you have. You want what other people have. And if someone says, this is really good, you should try it, you're probably going to listen to them and say, wow, she said it's really good, I should try it. I should probably go try that thing. So when I get out of here, out of my chair, while I'm doing a bingo party, and I say, listen here, it's not going to be this pink haze bar because that smells like absolute garbo. But listen, if I was to say, this is our fragrance flower. It is the cutest thing ever, because guess what? You don't need a plug. You don't need any other products. It's just the flower. It's beautiful, handcrafted by artisans. Every petal is put on by hand. The wick goes in the oil, sits in there, releases fragrance for 60 plus days. Great for bathrooms, great for offices, great for small areas. Keep it out of reach of kids, but it smells amazing, and you can color it. And then I go ahead and I grab this magic in a bottle. Do you know what this is? This is Counter Clean. It is called Counter Clean, but you're going to use it on everything but the counters. Do you hear me? Red wine on your beige carpet, no problem. This is going to get it out. Red wine on your suede shoes, no problem. This is going to get it out. Red wine on your light gray couch, no problem. This is going to get it out. Microwaves, freezers, ovens, stoves, floors, walls, anything you can imagine, this is going to clean with. Citric acid base. You can feel good using this around your kiddos, and I can show you. Listen, I'm going to post pictures of before and afters, and you're going to see them, and you're going to be like, oh, I need this crap, because it is that good. And when you talk to your customers and you say, listen, my name is Vanessa Rowe, and I really like red wine. My name is Vanessa Rowe, and I'm extremely clumsy, and I spill that red wine all over the place. But don't worry, because I have a product that can help with that. When you talk about our products in a way that you talk about the problem it solves, what problem can our products solve for this person? What ways can our products enhance their lives? Because when you sell a solution, it's way better than selling a product. And people are going to say, I spill red wine all the time. Or, oh crap, I haven't cleaned my walls in a heckin' long time. Or XYZ, whatever you want to go with. So that is huge, my friends. Woo! I get these, it's called the passion sweats when I get really excited. My armpits get really sweaty. So yeah, that's what I do. It's super simple. It's super fun. Head to YouTube. If you want to know more about my bingo parties, search my name on YouTube. I have several videos on there. If you don't want to do bingo because you're not as loud and in your face as I am, look on Google or YouTube or any of the groups that have been made for Scentsy people and search party. There are millions of types of parties so that you can find what works authentically to you. Because remember, if you're not having fun, no one else is. So find what works for you. Trial and error. Try it out. Give it a few months. If it's still not working, toss it and try something else. It's just that simple, my friends. But all you need to do is share your passion, share your excitement, be authentic to yourself, and build that relationship. I promise that is where the success is in the parties. So offer the opportunity to join to every single host. I don't care if you think they're going to say no. I don't care if you think they're going to make a good consultant or not. That's not up to you to decide. What if that extra income could change their life? This is an opportunity that you can gift someone to change their life. So why would you not ask everyone to join, offer to flip all of their parties, and that's that. So not only can it bring you in new customers and PRV and future parties, it can also bring you in new recruits, which is where most people struggle. So my loves, that is what I have for you. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I didn't go over too long. But if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I will get to them as soon as I can, and I love you lots. Best of luck partying, and I believe in you. You fucking got this, okay? Trust me. You're a badass. You got this.